Don't rush to buy a new battery just because the old one looks completely dead. It is weak dirty and no longer has enough power to do its job. But sometimes the problem is not the entire battery. It may be one hidden issue that most people never notice. Today I'm going to show you a simple way to check and safely restore this old battery. Welcome back to Dan Fix. I'm Dan. First, we check the battery with a small light bulb. If the battery still has usable power, the bulb should glow at least a little. But here, nothing happens. No light at all. Now I use a multimeter. Set it to DC voltage and touch the probes to the two battery terminals. The result is the same. There is no useful voltage reading. At this point, most people would say the battery is finished, but before making that decision, we need to see what is happening inside. This step is serious. Only do this with a serviceable, flooded lead-acid battery. Do not open sealed batteries, AGM batteries, gel batteries, lithium batteries, or any battery that is swollen, cracked, leaking hot, burned, or smells strange. Battery acid can burn skin and eyes. Lead is toxic and charging can create flammable hydrogen gas. Wear chemical-resistant gloves, eye protection, and work outside or in very good ventilation. Keep fire sparks and cigarettes far away. Once the cover comes off, prepare a plastic container that can handle acid waste. Now pour the old liquid out carefully. Look at the color. It is dark, dirty, and full of sediment. That tells us the inside of this battery has been contaminated with buildup. This does not guarantee the battery can be saved, but it gives us a possible reason why it stopped working. For the cleaning test, I use Coca-Cola. Pour it into each cell opening until the inside is covered. Coca-Cola has mild acidity, and it can help loosen some dirty buildup and sediment. It is not magic, and it cannot repair broken plates inside the battery, but it may help wash out contamination before we refill it. Now let it sit for about 1 hour. After waiting, come back and shake the battery gently. Do not splash the liquid. Then pour the Coca-Cola and loosened sediment into the waste container. Look at how much dark material comes out. That buildup was sitting inside the battery and blocking it from working properly. Now rinse with clean water several times. This takes patience. Add water, shake, gently pour it out and repeat until the dark sediment becomes much lighter. Every liquid that comes out of this battery must be treated as hazardous waste because it may contain acid and lead. Do not pour it into the drain, soil, or yard. Have you ever opened an old lead-acid battery and seen dark sediment like this inside? After the inside is cleaned and drained, we can refill the cells. Use proper battery electrolyte made for lead-acid batteries. Do not use random strong acid. Fill each cell only to the recommended level. Do not overfill it because the battery needs space for expansion and gas movement during charging. Now place the top cover back onto the battery. I use hot glue to hold the cover in place, but this is important. Do not seal any vent holes. A lead-acid battery must be able to vent gas, especially while charging. If gas gets trapped, pressure can build inside the case. Press the cover down firmly and let the glue cool. The cover should sit flat and secure. Next, clean the two battery terminals. I use sandpaper to remove oxidation from the positive and negative posts. Dirty terminals can block current even if the battery itself has improved. After sanding, wipe away the metal dust. Then spray a small amount of WD-40 on the outside of the terminals. This helps push away moisture and gives the metal a little protection against oxidation. Do not spray WD-40 inside the cells and keep it away from flame or sparks. Now we test the battery again before charging. Touch the multimeter probes to the terminals. This time, the meter shows voltage. That is a good sign. It does not mean the battery is fully restored yet, but it means the battery is responding again. I also clean the outside inspection window with a little WD-40 on a cloth just to make it easier to see. Keep any cleaner on the outside only. Now connect the battery to a proper 12-volt lead-acid battery charger. Use the correct polarity, positive to positive, negative to negative. Charge in a ventilated area and never leave a questionable battery charging unattended. If it gets hot, leaks, swells, bubbles violently, or smells bad, stop immediately and recycle it properly. After charging, the battery has come back enough to show that this test worked for this one. At the beginning, the bulb did not light, the multimeter showed no useful voltage, and the inside was full of dark sediment. After cleaning, refilling with proper electrolyte, cleaning the terminals, and charging with the correct charger, the battery shows signs of life again. Tell me what country you're watching from. I'd love to learn how people in your part of the world test and maintain old batteries. This will not save every battery. If the plates are damaged or the battery cannot hold a charge, recycling is the right answer. But sometimes careful testing can show that an old battery is not ready for the scrap pile yet. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe to Dan Fix, and tell me what old power tool or battery problem we should test next.